guys, my name is Alex Machado and I have a question for you guys. So what's your guys' favorite time of the year? Is it when it's hot and the sun's beating down and you're sweating all day, or when it's nice and cold and you come inside and have a nice warm meal with your family? Like, just imagine it. It's Thanksgiving, you're at home, you're having a nice meal, and someone comes to the kitchen and says dessert's ready. I know I would be on the edge of my seat wondering what's going to be brought to the table, but every year my family knows what I'm going to be bringing. Monkey bread. A soft baked dough drowning in hot melted cinnamon sugar. I first learned this recipe when I was in 8th grade. I took a home economics class and my teacher, Miss A, she was a pastry chef when she was in her 20s. And this was her favorite thing to make. It was just the process, the smell, and the way it looked afterwards. And she brought it to the classroom. So every time we made it, and we hardly ever made anything, but when we did make it, it was kind of like a competition with other groups. And it was like trying our best to make it as good as hers, or at least better than all the other groups. So ever since 2013, every year, every holiday, I would make monkey bread. So I'm going to tell you guys how to make it. So first you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And then it really doesn't matter how many people you're cooking it for. So I usually do about 2 or 3 cans of the Pillsbury buttermilk biscuits with the butter in it already because it makes it more flaky, more buttery. And you open the package and then it comes in like this. So you want to flatten it out to where it almost doubles in size. And then you take about 1 inch of it and you just roll it in a ball. And then you make a cinnamon sugar mixture, which I'll tell you guys how to make that afterwards. And I made this recipe kind of my own. So you'll add 2 or 3 chocolate chip pieces and a little bit of cream cheese. That way when it melts in the oven, it'll create like a thick chocolate cream inside. And then for the cinnamon sugar mixture, if you like more cinnamon, add more cinnamon in it. But I usually do half cinnamon, half sugar, and a little bit of nutmeg, just gives it a bolder taste. And then you roll them into a ball and then you put it into the cinnamon sugar mixture. And then you get a pan and you line it with butter, or I just use the Pam baking spray. And then you put it in the oven for 10 minutes, and then you make a cinnamon sugar glaze. So within that 10 minutes of it cooking, you do about a cup of butter or 1 stick of butter in a saucepan, and then you do about ½ cup to a cup of brown sugar. And if you have any more of the cinnamon sugar mixture left over, you would just add it in it so it'll be a little more sweet. And then it'll form like a thick kind of glaze. So when the 10 minutes are over, take it out of the oven, pour about half of it over it, and then put it back in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. And then when it's done, you pour the rest of the glaze on top. And then the hardest part of this recipe is really just waiting for it to cool down. But you don't want to wait to cool down all the way. You want to eat it till it's about warm, or I like to eat it when it's hot with a little bit of milk. But hopefully you guys decide to make this recipe for the next holiday, and think of me when you do. Thank you. Now everybody gets to eat here.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.